Hey everyone, Patrick here. I know it's been forever, but I just wanted to check in because I was getting ready to do my shot this evening and I was kind of thinking about how far I've come, I guess. And I'm about 6.5 months on T right now, and I just kind of got thinking about how when I was first starting T, I couldn't imagine being this far. Like, I knew I'd get here, but I just couldn't imagine being this far into my medical transition. And even now, thinking about the future, like thinking about being 1 year on T, thinking about being 2 years, it's kind of, I feel like 1 year is something that's like almost tangible, but definitely not quite, because I know what I'm craving out of transition is a point where I don't think about it as much anymore. And it's definitely still something that I think about. And even now, talking quietly, I can like hear my voice, and it still is, I guess, a little bit surprising because I know in conversation and when I'm talking more quickly, my voice is a little bit higher, but then like talking quietly, it definitely drops even lower. And there's been quite a lot of other changes, but kind of the big thing that was on my mind was just how far I've come and how far I still have yet to go, because I know that what I want is a point where I don't have to think about it. And right now I'm still learning so much. I'm kind of constantly passing, but I'm really learning, I guess, kind of relearning how the world works and how society wants me to fit into that now, and figuring out how I want to fit into it. And those are definitely going to be two different things. There's going to be a lot of similarities and a lot of like overlapping, but I know that even while I don't want to have to think about transition all the time, I also don't want it to become so natural that I start overlooking things, I guess, like as far as like how society works and whatnot. I don't ever want to just like slip into this is how society wants me to function, so it's gonna be how I'm functioning. I don't ever want it to be like that. But I could never, when I was first starting T and leading up to it, and even like the first few weeks on it, especially, I couldn't imagine being at 6 months and having that be routine and feeling more comfortable. And even then, it wasn't like I knew what I was missing and what I was craving. I just knew that like that was the right direction for me to go in. And now, as certain changes have happened, now is when I find myself getting more comfortable and realizing this is what I was missing. So I feel like that's how I know that medical transition, testosterone was the right decision for me. And that's something I'm struggling with a little bit right now with regards to top surgery, because I know in my head it's something that I've wanted for so long, but I can't imagine what it will be like actually being there and getting it done. And then even beyond that, what it will be like for that to be my normal. Because right now my normal is dealing with something that I feel like I shouldn't have to deal with every second of every day. So it's like it's something that I know I want, but I struggle with that idea because I can't imagine what it's going to be like. Yeah, so I guess those have been my big thoughts for the evening, and I guess for the past couple weeks and even past couple months. But big changes on testosterone. I feel like I can't really remember what all changed between 3 and 6 months, but I feel like honestly I've seen some even bigger changes since my like, I don't know, 5 or 6 months hit, in that I'm definitely like growing more facial hair. I think I mentioned one video that I had like a few dark chin hairs now. Like they're definitely still there. And I'm like buzzing everything about once a week. And I still notice it coming back. And my sideburns are definitely starting to get there a lot more. And you can't see it right now at all because I buzzed it pretty recently. But I definitely have. It comes in darker there. I'm getting a few more dark ones down here. I think my mustache is like getting a little bit darker. But the really big change that I started to notice is something that I've been craving for a while, is that I'm finally starting to get a happy trail And also, the leg hair on my thighs is really starting to fill in. It was starting to come in a little while ago, but kind of just like in patches, and now it's like my shins. Let's see if you can see. My shins have always been crazy, crazy hairy, but my thighs, while they always had hair, it was always more fine hair, and now it's getting like hairy like my shins, and it's awesome. It's a little bit like, I don't know. I guess it could be gross, but for me, it's awesome. Yeah, and I think that's the big things for right now. I also will make another video about, I switched to Androderm for a little while, and now I'm back on shots, so I'll make a video about all of that because that was a big fiasco in and of itself. Yeah, for now, I hope everyone is doing well, and I look forward to talking with you more. See ya.